Yo, yo.
Yo, what up?
What's going on, man?
What's up now?
What's going on?
Nothing much.
You know it's time to say it loud.
Say it loud,
Hey,
sports.
hey, man. Hey, I'll tell you what. It's a lot of sports going on right now. I tell you what. We just gonna have to be mad.
Be mad. Why?
The Lakers gonna win.
Oh.
It's over. It's a wrap. Let's go home, ladies and gentlemen. But you know what, though? Before I get into all that, I do not want to hear this conversation about LeBron being the greatest basketball player of all time.
Well, what is he doing though? He helping out with the win.
Let me tell you this, and I'm gonna break it down for all you sports fans out there who think you know what the hell you're talking about. He is not the greatest basketball player of all time. LeBron James has had the most help out of any NBA All-Star in NBA history.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, he's having.
Anthony Davis is a top 5. LeBron, top 5.
Mm-hmm.
Top 5. Of course they gonna win. LeBron's 6'8", 6'9", 250. AD is a top 5, 6'10". Center. Power forward. He's a top 5 player. That's like Michael Jordan saying, hey, that's like Akeem Olajuwon called up Michael Jordan and say, hey, Mike, come on, let's do this. No. That's like if Giannis went to Brooklyn with Kevin Durant.
Oh.
You get where I'm coming from now? Mm-hmm. Oh, that's unfair. That's unfair. Oh, no, this ain't.
Wow.
There's no competition for the Lakers. They too big. I don't care about anybody else on the floor. As far as, you know what I mean, when it come to Caldwell Pope, Danny Green, I don't care about none of them. Mm-hmm. Only thing the Lakers got to do, only thing Anthony Davis and LeBron James got to do is impose their will. Impose their will. Now, do I think the Heat got a chance? I think they got a chance because they scrappy. You know, that's a Pat Riley team. You know how Pat Riley is.
Right,
Jimmy Butler's tough. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Bam was out and Goran Dragic was out.
Right.
I don't think it's enough. As scrappy as they are, they're too small, too big, look, the Lakers are too big, too strong. Mm-hmm. Too big. And the only thing that's gonna happen is Tyler Hero, Duncan Robinson shoot the lights out. They get hot and shoot the lights out. Mm-hmm. Outshoot the Lakers. That's it. You're not gonna out-dominate them. So, as much as I've been on the Laker hater bandwagon because I don't want to hear this.
Yes, you have.
I don't want to hear this, though.
Right.
I don't want to hear this conversation. I don't want to hear this conversation. Mm-hmm. You understand what I'm saying? Mike never played with a top 5 player.
Right.
Pippen he may have been a top 20 player. He may have been a top 15 player.
But he helped out.
Hey, but Pippen was not a top 5.
Right.
7-foot guy.
Uh-huh.
You get where I'm coming from? Could you imagine if Michael Jordan would have played with Akeem Olajuwon? 10 championships. 10. Do you get where I'm coming from? Mike ain't never had a dude like Anthony Davis.
No, he had to work with what he had.
He had Pippen.
Yeah.
And it's sacrilegious that Pippen don't have a statue out there with Michael Jordan in front of Chicago. Because Pippen rode the whole ride with Mike, didn't he?
Ooh, yeah.
He rode the whole ride with Mike.
Yeah,
and it don't make no sense that Pippen ain't got a statue. It should be Batman and Robin.
That's right.
It should be Batman and Robin. Pippen deserve a statue in front of the damn stadium in Chicago. Because he rode that whole wave with Michael Jordan. He was there and one of the most loyal teammates that you could possibly ever have.
Right.
In basketball.
No, that's true. You know, that's definitely
LeBron
true.
James had Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh. I understand he had Kyrie Irving for that little bit, but he had Kevin Love, which was considered a all-star. Maybe not a superstar, all-star. So that's 2 superstars and an all-star. 2 superstars, LeBron James, Kyrie Irving, and an all-star, Kevin Love.
Okay. I get okay.
Okay. You know what? The only credit I give LeBron is the one where he was with Cleveland and he won that over Golden State. I give him credit when Kyrie and Kevin Love was hurt and he took them to the finals and they lost to Golden State. I give him credit for that.
Yeah.
Because he was playing a fully loaded Golden State team with Kevin Durant. Which, though, but they beat him. He beat them. They beat that team. I give him credit for that. I give that because you talking about a team full of marksmen.
But see, on that team, when that time was there, he had to step up.
Yeah, absolutely. I give him. I'm not taking away nothing from that. You get where I'm coming from?
Yeah.
If LeBron would have got Kawhi Leonard with them, you would have honored that championship. Kawhi Leonard, LeBron James, and Anthony Davis. Come on, dude. He always is at the level where he stacks the deck. And you know what? To some people out there, that's okay. The unfair advantage for people in sports is okay. The competition is the polluted. They don't care about competition no more. They just want total dominance. Hell, hey, we ain't never lost not one game. What type? That's not even competition. That's one thing about old school. See, this is the difference between the new generation of ballers and the old generation of ballers. Remember back in the day, right? Boys used to go to the court, right? You got your 5, they got their 5, they got their 5, right?
Okay.
That 5 knock off your 5, right? What you finna do? Y'all gonna run the same 5 back. You know what? We running the same 5 back. Right. Until we win, we gonna run that 5 right back. Back in the day, that's how it was. You knock off Mike and them, you knock off Detroit and them. No, we'll see y'all next year. We run it right back. But no, we gonna run that same 5 right back. They weren't like, oh no, I'm not gonna run with them. Hey, you know what? Hey, can I run with y'all guys? You know what I'm saying? No, we gonna run that same 5. No, y'all get off the court. All right, no, we got next. We run that same 5 back. These boys out here don't want to run that same 5 back. Now, I can understand you want to get new pieces. You know, you got to get new pieces. They stayed there back in the day. They stayed there until the pieces came. Right. They stayed there until you get where I'm coming from, and they got it out of free agency. They got it out of a draft pick. They worked for it. Oh no, I'm gonna go on over here and then yeah, I see LeBron. Yeah, Milwaukee. Yeah, y'all want me over there too? Y'all just be like, man, you better go somewhere. There ain't no competition. You get where I'm coming from?
But see, like you said, it gets to a point that when it comes to the teams, they want a team that will dominate. Okay, so they're gonna get these players that they know is gonna dominate the whole league, the whole conference. So
I mean,
so basically, if they did that, then
but there's no competition, though.
Right? And that's the whole idea.
See, sports is supposed to be competitive,
right?
You're taking away the definition of what a sport is. It's the competitive nature of playing the best. Now, hell, okay, if Michael Jordan, Karl Malone, Gary Payton, you get where I'm coming from? They all went on one. They wouldn't do that. They would. You get where I'm coming from? They wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
That's like the Detroit Pistons when Mike lost to him, and Mike was like, "I'm going to Detroit." What? What?
Yeah.
You get one? That's like when Mike lost to Boston, dropped 63 in the Garden, and they like, "I'm going to Boston." What? What?
Boston.
The competition. That's what the purpose of sports is. It's supposed to be competition.
Supposed to be.
And every time he's won it, he's walked through the conference. He walked through a weak ass East. Okay, I get it. He played. I get it. I get it. The West is a lot tougher. But when you and the dude that's 3 numbers behind you as far as the ranked player join the same team, what you expect to happen? Dominance. That's one. That's 1, 2, maybe 3. What's Kawhi? 5? Would you want to add him there too?
Man.
Oh no! Hey, the only reason Kevin Durant fell off the top because he got hurt last year. When Kevin come back, he going right up to back to 2 and 3, to number 2 and 3 as ranked in the league. Am I lying?
I believe it.
Come on. That's the only reason KD fell down because he didn't play this year. We all don't forget about Kevin Durant. We ain't gonna forget who Kevin Durant is. He coming back with Kyrie. If Giannis Antetokounmpo, the Greek freak, say I want to go to Brooklyn with Kyrie and Kevin Durant, that's over. The Lakers ain't winning it no more.
But see, okay, now the Lakers, they did that. They did what you're just talking about.
Yeah.
So,
but you know what though? For prime example, what do you mean? What they did with?
They started to build their team that it will dominate the whole league.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah,
pretty much. That's not gonna. I don't think it's gonna happen next year because the teams are gonna make adjustments. For this. The same thing don't continue.
Right.
Just like they made adjustments on what you call it Golden State. After they little run, they start making adjustments for them. You know, you got to make adjustments. So, but it's just the level of competition that I just want to put that out there. And hell, when Kobe and Shaq were together, you get me? Even though they won, you know what was the better championship for both of them when they separated? When Shaq went to Miami. He enjoyed that one better. It was a grind. You get where I'm coming from? It was a harder grind over there with Dwayne Wade. You get where I'm coming from? It wasn't total dominance when he was in LA with Kobe. You get where I'm coming from? So it sat better with him. That championship right there, that ring right there sat with him. You get where I'm coming from? And when Shaq was gone and Kobe got the other 2 by himself, that sat with him better. You get where I'm coming from? Because the competition, it was truly competition.
Right.
It was no extra fair advantage. I gave Miami a shot. I'm talking 2 games. Like, that's it.
Miami just got enough.
Bro, I'm going to pull out the broom. It look like it's a sweep. Yeah. Bro, they control the lead every game. Pretty much. They control every lead of the game. Pretty much. If Miami go up, it's 2 points and they back down by 15. If that. I mean, I don't know. It ain't. Sometimes they ain't got to like 15, 20 points and I turn. Then I come back. Oh, they down by 10. Oh, they might have a chance. Oh, they go back and up another 15. There's no competition. So going back to this, I don't want to hear this. He's the greatest of all time when he has rode the wave of some of the greatest players in our generation.
Right.
Yeah. In this era. And they lost to Dallas with 1 superstar. 2 superstars and an all-star lost to Dallas with 1 superstar. I'm not going to write that off. I'm not going to forget that. I'm not going to forget that. I'm not going to forget. I'm going to keep rubbing it in their face. Y'all forgot he lost to Dallas, right? When Mike lost, he lost to juggernauts. When Mike lost before he won them championships, who'd he lose to? Thank you. The Pistons. Boston. You get where I'm coming from? Big dogs. Boston. Cleveland at that time, when Cleveland was dogs. Because we ain't gonna act like Cleveland was always trash. No. They never had a championship or a winning record. But Cleveland was Milwaukee back then was monsters. That's who Mike lost to. Pre-Pippen.
Now, when you got post-Pippen.
Detroit. They got their ass whooped by Detroit. And you know what? And what they say, we're going to run that back next year. And they lost again. We're going to run it back again. And they won. It took time for them to build that up. LeBron you know what? LeBron would have been, I would have put LeBron in the greatest of all time if that man was still in Cleveland right now. If he was still in Cleveland. And he would have brought Cleveland 2-3 championships.
Well, he did say when he went there, he did say he's going to bring him a championship within the 4 years that he was
Okay,
there.
he brought one.
And then he did.
One to the city where you from. Thank you. We appreciate it. All right, I'm going to pack my bags and go somewhere else and get another 2. Get another 1 from somewhere else.
Yeah, and that's what he's about to do.
Yeah, I got 2. I got 2 in Miami. I got 1 in Cleveland back at the crib. You know what? Y'all welcome. I'm going to bounce and go to L.A. on y'all ass.
And get another one.
And go get another one. Oh, matter of fact, I'm going to go grab one of the top 5 big men in the game on top of that.
Man.
Name another superstar other than Kobe and Shaq. Because they were top 5 together. You get where I'm coming from? But they stayed on the same team. Other than Shaq. Shaq moved around. Shaq had 3 teams. Shaq had Orlando. Oh, hell, Shaq had 4. I forgot he played for the Suns.
Yeah, he did.
5. I forgot he played for Cleveland.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Shaq moved around later in his career. But you get where I'm coming from. Shaq had to. He was a moving part. Shaq wasn't the gazelle he was back in Orlando when he was running up the court looking like a point guard. He gained weight, and he became Diesel. So Shaq was movable. And, he even said he wished he would have stayed in Orlando with Penny.
Right.
We saw that interview. He actually said, I wish I would have stayed in Orlando with Penny. But he was a kid. You know what I'm saying? And so he understands that now. He's even made comments about that now. But I want to throw that out there. I don't care how mad you are. I don't care how you feel about it. Look at his road to success. Look at who he's had. And if he's the greatest of all time, which is Michael Jordan, had 1 man. Now, if you want to consider the last 3 and you want to put Rodman in there, do you consider Rodman a superstar, really? You get one? Do you consider him as he couldn't score?
Well, he did contribute.
He could, 22 rebounds, 8 blocks, 2 points. Hey, I take the 22 rebounds,
right.
But do you consider him a superstar? No, I would put him in the all-star status because of his defense. Superstar defense, a defensive player, but you have to knock him down because if you can't score those points, you know what I mean? You can't be at a level as a superstar to me because you have to be that on both sides of the floor.
Right.
You get where I'm coming from. But a superstar, a scoring superstar that doesn't have much defense, but you putting up 40 points, 35 points, so that it kind of, you could be a 22 rebounding all-star, but you could be a 35-point superstar. You get where I'm coming from?
I get
that's
you.
That's apples to oranges when it come to
right.
that. When it comes to that, there's levels to it.
Saying.
Yeah, so I wouldn't consider Dennis Rodman as far as a superstar.
Yeah.
Now, Pippen was a superstar. Was he a top 5 superstar? No. Probably 15, 20 at the time that Mike was playing, right? Well, probably I know what, I'm going to go as far as saying probably one of the top 10 players. But at the time, you had Karl Malone, Hakeem Olajuwon. I mean, come on. Charles Barkley. Isaiah Thomas. Dude.
Yeah.
Before he retired. You had Gary Payton. Yeah. We had John Stockton. We had Patrick Ewing. Come on, we had Reggie freaking Miller.
Oh, man.
The league was rich back then.
Man.
The league was rich back then. We had Ray Allen coming in. Remember he came, he was coming in at the time that Mike was coming.
Man, Ray Allen was on point with his
We had
goal.
Allen Houston over there. Yeah. Remember Allen Houston? Man, we had ballers. Clyde Drexler.
Man,
we had
talking some OGs.
we had OGs.
Man.
We had G's that was balling. I ain't even forget about the ones I forgot. You know what I mean? The league was so rich back then.
Oh, yeah.
That the people that Mike went through, who he ran through, who went through him. You get what I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah.
In 6 years, Mike, it took Mike 8-9 years to become a champion. Yeah, but you know what Mike did? He sent people home. He put people out the playoffs. He put them out the playoffs. Mike put them out the playoffs. Even if he didn't make the playoffs. Oh, you need this game to make it to the playoffs? You ain't getting it. Ain't that what Mike did?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Hey, we need one game to get into the playoffs. The Bulls ain't going to the playoffs. We know that. They know that. Hey, we just need this game. We just need to beat the Bulls and get into the playoffs. Mike like, Not if I can help it.
Mike was on point with his, bro.
People
he did it.
People ate in the time LeBron and played. Kevin Durant got 2. Mm-hmm. Steph got 3. Dirk got 1. People in 8 in the time. Kawhi got 1. No, Kawhi got 2. He got 1 with San Antonio and he got 1 with Toronto. Oh. Yes. People in 8. The time I'm not gonna throw Boston in there because he was young. He couldn't get past Boston. Boston was his Achilles. He had to go to Miami to beat Boston and lose to Dallas. So, LeBron is great. Mm-hmm. A physical specimen, my God. To be that age and that shape, to play like he's 30. God, more power to you. Is he one of the top 5? I'll put him in there. But we ain't gonna ignore the help this man has had. So don't compare him to Mike. And we saw The Last Dance. What he went through. Mm-hmm. Media-wise, payment-wise, team-wise. Losing his dad.
We can say stop comparing them, but you already know they're gonna.
They're gonna do it, but why? Because everybody. I know what. Know what it is. You know what it is. That's how many haters Michael Jordan got. Because all these people and these sports fans from these other cities and stuff like that. You know what it is. They still got that bad taste in their mouth from when Mike put their ass out. That's what it is. It's gotta be. You gotta be insane to think that LeBron James, okay, his longevity, that's fine. Mm-hmm. That's fine. You've been playing 17 years, you got 3 rings, about to get 4? Really? 17 years? And because you played this long, you go down as the greatest of all time? When you playing with a top 5 player, a top 5 superstar, when you ain't had top at the time when he went to Miami, he was number 1. Both players that you got in between 15 to 10, top 10. Dwayne Wade was what? 8? I mean, but we gonna say he was 10 at that time. Because he was an older Dwayne Wade.
Right.
So we're going to drop down to 10. Let's not ignore his role. Let's not ignore this.
Mm-hmm. Dwayne Wade.
He had to go chase a ring. He literally chased it. He literally did it. He's great. He's one of the greatest of all times. He's the greatest of this era. Fine. I'll give y'all that. Mm-hmm. But dude, let's apples to oranges here. No, that's apples to cauliflower. When you want to try to compare him to Michael Jordan. Dude, look at the road. The road to success for Mike. It was bumps in the road. Big dogs. Mike ain't call up Patrick Ewing and said, yeah, come to Chicago. Mike ain't call up Hakeem Olajuwon and said, come to Chicago. Mike ain't call up Gary Payton and say, come to Chicago. Mike ain't call up Karl Malone and say, come to Chicago. You get where I'm coming from, big dog?
He sure didn't.
Cut it out. Yeah. Mike ain't called Charles Barkley. He was like, come on, Charles, come on to Chicago. No, he rolled it out and got 6. Shut up with this LeBron's the greatest of all time when this man has handpicked how he wins. And I know this is, this the NBA now. They can do that. Well, okay, fine. Then don't ignore the simple fact that this man has had the most help out of any NBA superstar in history. You got to pull out the best weapons. Hey, man, you know what? Let's go to war. You're going to bring out an AR and an AK, and I'm going to bring out 2 handguns. Dude.
Wow.
I'm being real. I don't gloss over that. I'm a fan of, I'm a Bulls fan, but I'm a fan of individuals.
Right.
I don't ignore what it took for you to get there. I don't ignore what arsenal that you put in your closet. And I don't ignore who you playing. Denver had a great chance, but they was overpowered. Jokic was their biggest dude. He's 6'8". You get where I'm coming from? That's why.
You know you've got
who?
Tim Duncan.
TD. Oh. And they lost to Tim Duncan. Did he? And who else was on that team? Kawhi Leonard. TD. And where did TD go? What team did Tim Duncan play for?
He played for the. Who did Tim Duncan play for?
You don't know who Tim Duncan plays for, do you?
No, because he played for.
One team.
Who did he play for?
The Spurs.
What was the Spurs?
San Antonio Spurs. Tim Duncan. One team. How many rings Tim Duncan got? 5. 5 rings. One team. Oh, whoa. Forgot about Tim Duncan. One team. In the era pre and post LeBron. 5 rings. Did they? Okay. And hold on, sir. Before Kawhi Leonard was a top 10 player, he was a rookie, remember? That's when they beat with LeBron and them, right. With Cleveland. And was Tim Duncan a top 10 player? Probably not. No, probably top 15 at the time. I'm talking about, we ain't talking resume.
Okay.
We're not talking resume. We're not talking longevity. We're not talking from the beginning of his career to at that time. Was Tim Duncan a top 10 player? No.
You know what?
I would say he would be, but, Tim was just one of those dudes who knew how to do his damn job. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? He knew how to do his damn job. So my point being is, let's not forget the road that LeBron has had. Hell, for him to try to become the greatest of all time, guess what he had to do? Be in the league 17 years. He had to be in the league 17 years for him to be considered the greatest of all time. Cut it out. Cut it out. Not hating on. I'm not no LeBron hater. I just don't like when they compare these two. Mm-hmm. Mike's road was horrendous.
He had the whole team on his back.
Was terrible. Now, Cleveland was like that. If LeBron would have stayed there and did what Mike did for the organization of Chicago, made it a. Hey, when you say major organizations. You say New York, L.A., Chicago. You can put Miami in there. Now. But when you think franchise, it's New York, L.A., Chicago. That's it. Boston, you can throw Boston in there. But you talking top 5? Those are the top 5 organizations. Right there. If he would have did what Mike did because you saw when Mike came to Chicago.
Oh, man.
Bro, they was about to sell that team.
And that was the thing, though. I did not know about Chicago until Mike got
there. Oh, my God. The Bulls were trash, bro.
I was like...
You probably can count how many people... Bro, Chicago, the Bulls were in competition with I think it was a volleyball team or something like that. That was in Chicago. That was their competition when it came to sports in that city. It was like a hockey team. It was something crazy. It was something crazy. You literally probably could count how many people was in the Bulls Stadium, in the stands. Well, there's about 40 people here tonight.
Oh, we got a packed house.
Oh, hey, it's better than last night. We only had 20. Yeah. If he would have did what Mike had did for Cleveland, the city where you're from, on top of that, I would have, you know what I mean? I'm talking, even with not that many championships, if I would have seen him more killer-ish on that level, I'm going to run it back. I'm running it back. I'm about to run it back again. But you got these, you can't, you win because, I don't care. That's what competition was. For that 5 knock you off the court, you know what? We're going to run it back.
Well, so you got to look at it. These teams, not teams, but these players, even though they don't win a champion or they do win a championship, it's all about that dollar bill. If they want more money.
If it was about the dollar bill, Cleveland would have gave LeBron whatever he wanted.
Right, that's what I'm saying. No. See, LeBron is different.
He's chasing rings.
LeBron is different. He just wanted to move.
Anybody, so LeBron wanted to go anywhere he wanted to. They wouldn't have gave him whatever he want.
They would have gave it to him.
Whatever he wanted.
They would have gave it to him. But I'm talking about
he went to L.A. to chase the goddamn ring. And what they give him, whatever the hell he want.
30, what is it, 37, 34?
I don't care about the money. They gave him Anthony Davis. They had LeBron, Magic Johnson. Magic said, "Nah, you know what? I'm gonna step away from the politics. Damn, I can't even say this because he's general manager. I can't speak freely about players in interviews." Yeah. 50,000. Damn, I just said I like the boy. That was it. I didn't say come to L.A. I just said the boy can play. And so Magic stepped back from that. Yeah. You hold on. Dude, I don't think the other team, and I said this a while ago, I didn't say this on here, I said this to one of my partners. I don't think the rest of the team has to be good.
They just got to know how to dribble.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Bro, you watch this. This is total dominance. Total dominance. I watched this. The best. Like I said, the 2 teams I expected to at least play him. I did not think the Clippers. I said that though. I said the Clippers might not make it to the championship. I said that. I said the Lakers and the Clippers.
Yeah.
But the 2 teams, I believe that Utah would have gave the Lakers a better chance, a better game.
Yeah.
Denver, they came out, but they gassed out, but they pulled it off against Utah. That because both of those teams are, I think, good and the same. You know what I mean? It's just that I think Denver has better shooters. Donovan Mitchell is coming into his skin. He's going to be deadly in the West. Don't let them get some more help. Don't let Donovan Mitchell get somebody like a Kawhi, a good wingman. It's one. I'm telling you, Utah's going to be tough. Denver, too. Don't let them get we're going to see what Michael Porter Jr. does. He needs to grow into his skin a little bit more. But, we're going to see how Michael Porter Jr. comes out because I ain't seen the boy except for one game when he dropped like 30-something points. I ain't seen him drop over 15 since. So we need to see what he comes in to be. But, I just had to throw that out there because I don't want to hear this annoying conversation when it happens. So I'm getting it off my chest now. I don't want to hear, he's the GOAT. No, he's not. I will break down why he's not to you and give a damn how pissed off you are about it. You want to ride the LeBron nut train? Go ahead. It took him 17 years to even try to be the greatest of all time. Stop it. And he got one more year to try to be the greatest of all time. I don't give a damn if he win 3 more. It took you that long? You had to. He said it when he came out. I'm chasing ghosts. I'm chasing the GOAT. You still chasing him?
You still chasing him.
Mike would have been retired already. Was retired already. But I got my 6. What was taking you so long? You get where I'm coming from? I just had to get that off my chest because we're gonna hear it.
Oh man.
We're gonna hear this.
Yeah.
And that's everybody who think they know basketball. They love them some LeBron. I'm not hating on the dude, man. I always get that. Why you hate? I'm not hating. Mm-hmm. I saw this. I saw the entire movie. I saw Mike's movie. Hey, y'all got The Last Dance. Y'all saying it in chops. I seen the whole damn movie. I'm watching this man's entire movie. Don't hate me. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just saying, brother. I'm not lying, though. Mm-hmm. Do you agree with me?
Some of it, yeah.
What you don't agree on? What don't you agree with me on? I'm curious. On any one of those points, what don't you agree on with me on?
Some of it.
Like what?
You mean? I mean, I wouldn't say not all of it, but just some points of it.
What points don't you agree with me on? I'm curious. Go get the goddamn dough, man. I don't want to hear none of you damn people. LeBron James, great. It's about all time. It's a reason why he's a Cowboys fan, too. Jesus. And I just said that. I said it's a reason why he's a Cowboys fan. LeBron James.
Oh.
He's a Cowboys fan. You know what? Absolutely. That is an attitude of a Cowboy fan. Let's go ahead and get to this NFL, man. Pat Mahomes.
Oh.
I'm watching. You know what? It is disrespectful. Pat Mahomes is great. Okay? Great. Andy Reid does not get enough credit.
No, he's a really good coach.
Andy Reid does not. Anybody that really watches football, when the Chiefs line, and when I played ball, I was a defensive player. Mm-hmm. Their offensive scheme is amazing. Anybody that watches the Chiefs and plays football, I'm talking about on TV, they're offensively they're a nightmare. The offensive scheme, when they line up, it's some of the most impressive offensive calling I've ever seen in my life. And not only that, we gonna have to give Andy Reid the respect of almost Bill Belichick. Because you want to know why? He knows how to find talent. Their running back opts out. Mm-hmm. The running back they got, sign him off the practice squad. This dude is beasting. They lose Sammy Watkins for a little bit. They find a way to win. He finds talent. Andy Reid don't get enough credit.
No, he doesn't.
Andy Reid and just his offensive play calling. Pat is great. He wouldn't be able to do it without Pat. Pat's football IQ is through the roof as a quarterback. Through the roof. Hell yeah. His how he processes information. You can see him on the field. He's not rattled. That's how he is. He's super cool. But Andy Reid, get a man credit. We got to give Andy Reid a lot of credit for his play calling and how they look magnificent before the picks. But let me tell you this. As a Bears fan, because I see him every year, y'all must have forgot how good Aaron Rodgers was. Y'all must have forgot that Aaron Rodgers was the first Patrick Mahomes. Y'all must have forgot. And Aaron Rodgers got Devontae Adams and Aaron Jones. Who else? They didn't get him. Oh, I forgot the wide receiver that he's throwing to. I forgot the last game. He had a great game, over 100 yards. I ain't got time to look it up, but didn't get him no wide receivers. Didn't get him no running backs out of the draft. This man been dropping 30, 40. You get where I'm coming from? With the weapons he got. Could you imagine if you would have gave Aaron Rodgers like a Julio Jones or something like that? You get where I'm coming from? Y'all, we must have forgot how good. I ain't forget because we see him every year. Twice. And the Packers have owned us. Oh, yeah, I got to eat that pill. They have owned us. Hopefully that changes with Nick Foles coming into the mix. But, and I'll tell you what, the Jets are bad. The Jets are so bad.
They got to go back and recall.
They lost to the third-string quarterback on Thursday, and the Jets are bad.
Yeah, they got to go back and recall.
Oh, no, Adam Gase, he's going to lose his job. That's it. They shopping right now for somebody else. Let's go ahead and get to the picks, man. We got the Colts and the Bears.
Colts and the Bears.
This is completely and utterly biased for me.
Well,
you know what? Nick Foles is starting quarterback. Hey, what I say about it last week? I said I'm over it. Mm-hmm. Well, that's crazy. That Saturday, when we had the last show, I said, I'm pretty much over it. I'm pretty much over it. Mm-hmm. Great talent. He's got an arm. Mm-hmm. His IQ is low. He can't process information. He can't. Trubisky just can't do it. He can't process the. Could he later on? I think he needs more. He should have been in college longer. No, that was a senior year. Yeah. He can't process the information, bro. Like the kid, great guy. Great guy. But you know what? You being a great guy is not going to win us. We need to win.
I'm gonna go with the Colts.
I'm running with the Bears, and confidently. I'm running with the Bears. When Nick Foles walked out on that field, bro, the complete, utter change in the response. You just saw it. And not only that, he's commanding. Yeah. He's calling audibles. Mr. Trubisky is a better athlete than Nick Foles. Nick Foles is a better football player. Make sense? Oh, yeah. He's a better football player. He's a better quarterback because he's a better football player. Mm-hmm. He can process information. Right. And you know what, though? And I never thought about this. I had to dig deep into the things I said about Nick Foles. You know what? I forgot Nick Foles had a great season, had a couple great seasons. He had one and with the Rams. Derek Fisher, the quarterback killer before they went to L.A. He went to the Eagles. Okay. Took over. Won them the Super Bowl. Mm-hmm. They responded. The team responded to him. Mm-hmm. He actually took them to the playoffs the next year. I want to know how I know? Because we missed the kick.
Right.
Still haunts my nightmares to this day. Wow. He missed the kick. But then he goes to the Jags, which was a terrible team. And everybody's like, oh, he got hurt there. You know what? Yeah, when you got a bad offensive line in front of you, I doubt you're going to stay healthy that long. But the talent, I looked at the talent that Nick Foles has had around him. This probably is one of the most talented offensive team that he's probably ever had as far as core. Pieces everywhere. Does that make any sense?
No,
This
yeah,
probably so. I'm looking at it as far as I don't think Nick Foles has ever had these many weapons. We just lost Tyreek Cohen, but at the same time, you get where I'm coming from.
Yeah.
I got the Bears, and I can say this confidently. I'm taking the Bears, confidently. Even though the Colts got the number 1 defense in the NFL right now, so, and my defense needs to step up. I need the Bears defense to step up now.
Right,
Chuck Picano, I need you to call something. Got the Patriots and the Chiefs.
Patriots, didn't they postpone their game?
No. Oh, shit, they did postpone it. I see it right now. When did they postpone? Why they do
They
that?
postponed the game because a couple players got.
Oh, they tested positive. I missed that. I must have missed that. You know what? I must have missed that on SportsCenter. Wow.
Yeah, they postponed it.
Wow. That's the second game postponed. The Titans and the Steelers just got postponed. What did I say earlier? Oh, they might start the league. Didn't I say that? They might not finish.
Right.
We gonna keep that. Hey,
that's
rewind
where-
the tape.
that's
Go
where
back
it's
to what I
headed.
said.
That's where it's headed. That's where I think it's headed.
So that's postponed. We gonna pump the brakes on that one. But as great as the Patriots look, I still gotta take the Chiefs. You just can't bet against Pat Mahomes. But Bill Belichick
You talking
is
about
Bill Belichick. But
Right.
this is I think this is.
See, that would have been a really good one because you got Andy and then you got Bill.
That's what I'm talking about.
You know,
You got Cam and you got Pat.
Yeah. So
I'm going with the Chiefs though, cause just too much, just too much. Pat Mahomes, Andy Reid, and look, Andy Reid and found the right fucking seasoning to drop in his pot that made a perfect soup, made a perfect gumbo, and man, Patrick Mahomes falls in your lap. Oh, it's a match made in heaven. But I definitely had to take the Chiefs. We got the Bengals and the Jaguars. You know what? I don't know.
I'm going with the Bengals.
You know what? Even though they're 0-2-1 and the Jaguars are 1-2, I'm taking the rookie. I'm going. Come on, Joe Burrow, show me what you got. Okay, we got the Browns and the Cowboys. I'm going for the Browns.
I'm going for the Browns.
Huh.
Yeah.
I'm going for the Browns, but I picked the Cowboys to win.
Yeah, I picked the Browns to win.
You know what? I think if the Cowboys lose this, I'm gonna laugh hysterically. Y'all, because you know what? The Cowboys can go 6-10 and make it to the playoffs. You know that, right?
I know.
In that division, division's horrible. It's a horrible division. But we're both going for the Browns.
Yeah.
You picked the Browns. I'm going for the Browns. I picked the Cowboys because I think the Cowboys. I don't know. I think they do for the Browns. Come on.
Right.
Even though the Browns are looking pretty good right about now. Got Saints and the Lions.
I'm gonna go with the Saints.
I'm gonna pick. Too much Alvin Kamara. Yeah, I'm gonna pick the Saints. I'm riding with you. Too much Alvin Kamara. I'm gonna pick the Saints. Seahawks and the Dolphins. I got the Seahawks by 2 scores.
You got Seahawks.
Okay, we got the Chargers and the Buccaneers. I'm gonna take the Bucks.
Bucks.
I don't think the rookie has what has. I mean, even though the Chargers looking good, the rookie he got a little bit exposed that game for the Chargers the last game.
Yeah, I'll take the Bucks.
I'm gonna have to take the Bucks. This weekend is kind of you kind of know who should win. It's like the Ravens and the Washington. Come on. I'm taking the Ravens.
Right.
I'm taking the Ravens by a massacre. I'm talking 2 scores. The Cardinals and the Panthers. Now this is a good one for y'all right here. Teddy B, but y'all lost to the Lions.
I know that was crazy.
See, but I told you.
I was like,
and know what?
That didn't even happen.
I may talk crap about you and being a Cardinals fan. That's just pure fandism.
Right.
Until they beat the Seahawks, then come talk to me. Mm-hmm. They're a couple years. Beat the Bills. Beat the Raiders.
You know, when the Bills beat the Rams, I was like,
I told you.
Whoa.
I told you.
I was like, how did that even happen?
Bro, I told you the Bills are for real.
Man.
I told you the Bills are for real. I like that boy
came
Josh
back,
Allen.
bro.
I told you the Bills were for
like,
real.
man.
I'm telling. I know it when I see him. I know it. I know talent when I see it. But I'm gonna take Arizona.
Yeah, I am too.
Of course you are. Of course you are. Okay, come on before we get out of here. I got the Vikings and the Texans. Ooh, I'm gonna take Houston. The Vikings look terrible. Their offensive coordinator is not there anymore. He's over. Where the hell is he at now? They were just talking about it earlier today. Yeah, the Vikings look bad without that offensive coordinator. They do not look like the same team. Neither does the Texans. Now that DeAndre Hopkins is here in Arizona.
Oh yeah.
But I think it's gonna be I don't know.
And he's a game day decision.
He's a game changer too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna take the Texans out of that because I like Deshaun Watson and they both look like trash. So I'm gonna just take the Texans. We got the Giants and the Rams. I think we're gonna go with that one. We're gonna go with the Rams.
Yeah.
We got the Eagles and the 49ers.
Eagles and 49ers.
I'm taking the 49ers. Carson Wentz just looked bad. They tied with the Bengals. That's unacceptable. 0-2-1. No.
Yeah.
2-1. I'm going with the 49ers and how they beat up on whoever last week and they ain't had no starters.
Who did they play last week?
I forgot who they played. But no starters.
Who? The Rams.
No, 49ers.
No, 49ers. They played the Giants, right?
Hold on. Yeah, they played the Giants. Matter of fact, I just went back last week right here. Yeah, they played the Giants 36-9. Yeah. And they didn't even have no Jimmy Garoppolo, no George Kittle, no Mozart. I thought Mozart was going to play. He didn't even play. And I'm going with the 49ers for the simple fact that they show resilience. They tough. So, hey, I'm rocking with the 49ers on that. I will never go against your pick again, brother. The Bills and the Raiders.
I'm going to go with the Bills.
You a believer now? Are you a believer now? Are you a believer in the Bills? I told you they tough. Okay, and we got the Falcons and the Packers.
Packers.
Yeah, I'm going to have to take the Packers, man. I'm going to have to take the Packers. You know what? I just had to get that off my chest before I go home. LeBron is not the greatest of all time. Just thought I'd let you know that. If you didn't hear it, rewind this and bring it back and let me explain it to you why. Everybody have a good weekend. Y'all be safe. And I want you to always say it loud.
Say it loud.
Black Lives Matter, mofos.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Make sure y'all understand that.
Oh, check us out, Icon Radio. Get the app. You can get the app, IKON. You can look me up on YouTube, Go City, Say It Loud Sports, or just type in Say It Loud Sports. And, get ready for AZ and the Know, people. All right now.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. AZ in the know. AZ in the know.
End broadcast and then... Do I end broadcast?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.